here. Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, so we have comma here. Now check. Do we need comma in this part?
No.
That is a trap. Do we need it?
Don't.
We
No.
don't need it.
Mm.
Yeah, so means the last B is correct. That's why.
Makes
And
sense.
now how about 34?
Let me check. 34 is F.
So 34, it is F. Correct. 35.
35 D.
35D. Wrong. 35, it's B.
Okay.
Now let's try Y. Here we have while. Oh, while conjunctions. We have two clauses. It joined by comma. While digging the foundation. Who? After the comma, we need the subject, the builders. Yeah, so he put phrase, comma, and then start your sentence, and that is correct. Let me tell you something because it's a common trap. I told you before that if we have subordinated conjunction, remember because it's very important because you make it a lot of time mistake. Subordinated conjunction. After it, we need sentence. So subject, verb, complements, comma, and then subject, verb, complements, full stop, correct. Which we agreed about that?
Yeah.
So we agreed about that. Great. I told you about something in academic writing. We can reduce one of the clauses. What means reduce? We can delete what is already understood.
Mm.
For example, here, if this subject is the same of this subject, you can delete it like that. So it means while the builders were digging, builders discovered. Okay, but it's the same subject. You can delete the first one.
Mm.
That's why we don't have subject here. But already we have subordinated conjunction. يبقى we need comma. يبقى we need comma before the beginning. Remember, Maaz, please focus. The beginning of the second clause. The second clause starts from here.
Mm.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. يبقى we need comma in this part. يبقى that means here we don't have comma, here we don't have comma without thinking C and D wrong. Now check. It's a sentence after the comma. Sentence or fragment. Here he said the discovered remain. We have apostrophe. Is discovered related to builders? So builders apostrophe discovered. Are we talking about the discovered of builders? Or builders subject and then they discovered subject verb
The
and
subject
then
to discover.
it will be. It's sentence, not fragment. There is no any mistake.
Mm.
That's why. You remember about reduced one. And already it's like modifier. While digging, who was digging? Verb plus ing after the comma. The subject. That's why. Number 36.
That's 36.
36 H.
36, it is 8. Correct, but 37.
37. I put B.
37B. Wrong. 37, it's letter C.
Decide how to continue the project.
That is. But wait,
Right.
we need to know why. Where is the sentence from full stop to full stop? So, construction. This is 37, yes. Construction was halted. So that subordinated conjunction. If we have clause, subordinated conjunction, and this clause. So the architects, engineers, and archaeologists compound the subject could move on. If you make it move on, okay, move on to do what? You feel it? If you sit here, begin preparing for the cause of the solution. Okay, but it's not related about the project and engineers or everything. But when you just see how to continue the project, you make it much clearer. يبقى what is the trap here? Clarity of meaning. Many students follow shorter is better. It must be A. before you check shorter is better, Muaz, check is the information here already mentioned or not. So it's not mentioned. We don't have any information to say that they can tell you the project. يبقى letter C it must be correct. This is a challenge from test maker for shorter is better. For some students. So shorter is better if this information already mentioned here. But there is no any move on here at all. It is different meaning. Different meaning, but he is going to check the clarity. What is specific exactly mentioned? That's why. Do we have any information about the project?
You don't?
Do we have?
No.
So we don't have the project, but are they say, were they making project exactly? Yes, about the constructor. Yes,
Yeah.
constructor. Really. Do you feel it? And he designed a bright area threshold space to display more than, so they were doing a project to display all of this in the museum. But it's very important to say what are they going to do, because they are not going for solution. They are going to continue their project. So that is right. No more specific. And now for what is 38, Mars? H, correct. 38, what's yours?
38H.
H, correct. 39.
39 is B.
39 B, wrong. 39, it's A.
A.
Change the color for our eyes. So we need to prove why it's A. Number one, we have vocab. Find the subject and the verb and object. Study the structure. To preserve. Look. Let's revise my space. To preserve. Who is going to preserve? The architects. Remember the modifier? To preserve the 40,000 square foot. Who is going to preserve? The subject. يبقى information, comma, subject, verb, common, full stop, correct. Now, the architects designed concrete pillars that, يبقى concrete pillars is subject to this verb. So now, concrete pillars will do what? To the museum over the archaeological dig. يبقى we need verb. يبقى here we need verb. Here we have noun wrong. Here it's plural, يبقى it must be these wrong. Here we have wrong. يبقى we need verb. يبقى here it tests you for subject verb agreement, and that as a relative pronoun.
Right.
That's right. Now number 40, what's yours? Don't say shorter is better.
No, not sure is better.
Okay, 40. D.
G, wrong. 40, it's F. It's much clearer. The suspend the museum over.
Sorry.
The dig, where exactly? Over what? Where is the location? If you said that, that where exactly? The site that would therefore be preserved. This is dramatic language, but why not to make it more clear? Do you feel it? If it's so related to the style or not, and we know exactly what's it. If it is called redundant, why? Because it's too long. And it's not exactly where exactly. He said over the archaeological dig, the location of the digging, not any location. More specific. But if I delete it, if you delete it, it will be not correct because this information not mentioned in the sentence or the paragraph at all. So how can I delete it? It will affect the meaning. It will make the meaning not clear. Yeah, but so F is the best one. Do you remember? This is contrast. Now 41, what's yours?
41. I didn't answer 41.
Now 41, it must be letter B.
My problem is with these long questions, I'm afraid to like answer it wrong. Like I see many words and I'm like, this is gonna be hard.
Remember, it is easy, it's a question. Why? Because your answer within the question. And the passage will be in your knowledge level, don't worry. Here, just provide the clearest and specific. For what? For why. يبقى I need something to tell us why this person created a second level interior.
Right.
That is intentionally spare. He said here once, and once explain why. You catch it?
Yeah.
Once a collection of objects to draw all the attention. He said here intentionally spare. Feel it?
Yeah.
But here he said has decided to display the art this way. Okay, but what is the art exactly and what's that? What is a collection of objects? More clear. Up here, and has decided the interior accordingly. According, just like after that. Okay, but what is correctly create a second level interior, so it's more specific answers.
Mm.
And here he said ancient art and what's exactly. But what can help you? What can help you already read before? The second level of the museum is gallery, which is filled with natural light for displaying ancient art. Do you see? I hear read the same ancient art, it will be redundant and it's not clear, it's not specific. He said the interior design intentionally is spare. يبقى so spare يبقى he wanted to draw all the attention to people for it. يبقى so let it be more specific. That's why. Now, 2.
What's 42?
So I put G.
42J must be H.
G. Oh, okay.
Let's read. It could be list, but a little bit. Here, the third level is a huge glass walled box. Look, that.
Yes, it's an angle.
Did you catch it? يبقى he wanted to make this part as non-essential. So make it non-essential and read. If you are confusing the exam, delete between 2 commas and read. That an angel holds. So the box is that an angel.
No.
So it doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
But box that holds. So it could be. That subject for this verb. And the box holds, yes, the writer wanted to put this non-essential. So check it. Here you need comma. So it does not work. So if you wanted to use comma here, we need second comma for non-essential. Where? No. That's why. Here he wanted to only this part as non-essential. Okay, but if you delete only this part, the meaning will be awkward. The comma in misplacement. That's why.
Right.
Now we test you for 43. What's yours, Mad?
43.
43
put
B.
B.
D, wrong. 43.
No, B.
B, okay, great. 44.
44? I put F.
Correct. 45.
45 I put D.
45 D, correct. 46.
46. 46 is J.
J, correct. 47.
47 I put A.
47A, wrong. 47 it's C. Here.
C.
You know why? From the beginning. Always read from full stop to full stop. Here.
Yeah.
For this only, we have come. What happened? Here you started with the subject. And he said, the balloons were delivered to 9 states across the country. Okay, let's see. Here we have non-essential information. Do we have non-essential information? But who does it exactly? What is the subject?
Right.
So we need to know what is the subject. Oh, if you said here tethered to the ground in public space and descent to. طب let me help you to find the copy. مش we found here list and descent, comma and descent. يبقى we have verb. يبقى you need comma like that. You need comma before past participle. يبقى you need comma here. يبقى balloons were delivered, were tethered, were sent. But inbound the predicate one subject did many actions. So, comma, command. يبقى we need comma before tethered. Plus parallelism, past simple, past simple, past simple. Plus here past participle because it's passive. So past participle ed, past participle, يبقى we need comma past participle, not infinitive, not gerund. And here we need comma. So letter C is correct. That's why يبقى what help you is to read from the beginning to the end but quickly. But when you find the command, so it's about this. What is 48?
48. Put J.
48? No. 48, it must be F.
No change. Oh, yeah.
Yes. We need to check. It said the winner would be the team to identify the latitude and the longitude of all. Okay, but why not G? So it is a trap. When we use this structure grammatically correct would have been, but would have been when we use condition insert conditions. Like if I had killed him, I would have been in prison. Okay, but here we don't have if. Do we have if condition here? Insert the conditions? No, يبقى G wrong. طب why not we has been? Or has been grammatically correct? Okay, but we're talking about hypothetical situation in the past or in the present?
Present.
Past, مش he said he would deliver.
Oh yeah, in the past. Sorry.
At the end of the contest, many teams had passed.
Had been past, yeah.
And here it's a future to will happen in future. Okay, but this is past. What do we have? Past. Yeah, but means the action was planned to happen in the future, but didn't. So here it must be past. But what is the trap? Here we need past, so team present to present wrong, and here this one, the third condition of if wrong, so it must be this one. That's right. Now 49. 49D wrong. 49 it must be letter B. Why? I don't know. It tells you the reason. Oh yes, revising the underlined portion 2. It means he wants to add information. Yes or no? 8 teams it had complete, so he wants to tell you how many teams. But this information, it has a reason. Let me tell you, but don't follow the hacks. Do not follow the hacks. Hacks said that if you find any question of revising to add information, it must be yes. This is hacked. But sometimes no. But most common, 90% correct. That if you wanted to revise, means you wanted to add information. Adding information make it more specific. So it must be yes. Don't care about no. Now check. Because it makes a vague claim stronger by identifying specific figures. What means vague? You said many. So give me a number. Many. How much? 4,367. Yes or no? Yes. And for the price, how much? $40,000. And you know how much $1 these days?
Right.
Yeah, that is
a lot of those.
Now for letter A, it clarifies how. Is the addition here, it tells you how? No, it means it tells us about how much price, how many teams. Not about how scavenger hunt. It does not tell us about the method or the ways of hunting. The addition only, not the send, not the background. So be careful. If the addition does not explain how, so A is wrong. So hack, if the sentence is difficult, if the passage too long, if the time is running, use hacks. Revising, it means yes. Don't care about C and D. So check the reason. Here does not have it, but must be letter B. Run away this way. Now let me tell you about hacks. Being that wrong. So without reading, G is wrong.
Right.
That's why G is wrong.
Makes
We have
sense.
Why it's a J? Simply, you have since and because. Since and because subordinating conjunction in the middle of two clauses. You see, two clauses does not take comma. Only fanboys. Like that. Complete sentence, comma, fanboys, complete sentence, full stop, correct. Look, complete sentence, subordinating conjunction, complete sentence, full stop, correct. Look, subordinating conjunction in the middle, but we have comma. Here, I didn't say comma, I said complete. Complete conjunction, full stop, يبقى complete sentence, subordinating conjunction, complete sentence, full stop, correct. يبقى we don't need this comma. Already the comma is here, existed. So must be يبقى without thinking F and H wrong because since and because subordinating conjunctions. Why D is correct? Because complete sentence, comma, fanboys and but one of the fanboys. Now after checking the grammar, it checks the meaning. Do we have contrast? Yeah, we must read. So DARPA had anticipated it. Anticipated what? Would take 9 days to track down the balloons. Look for opposite. The team from blah 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 did it in just under 9 hours. But how is expected to take 9 days? You see? Opposite. Yeah, so you proved yourself as part is correct. So I corrected by two ways: by structure and grammar, by content, the meaning. That's why. Being that it is redundant. Redundant means I don't need being that. Because being that doesn't work.
Yeah.
That's why. Let me tell you a trap, but this is for you. Sometimes, Mas, Tarek. Yeah, where is here? Yeah, sometimes we use being that and given that for the meaning of because. See? Like that. Being that happy. Being that I am happy. I will go to the club. So because I am happy, I will go to the club to play. So some people says if you find the three words or three conjunctions the same meaning, delete all of them. So F and G and the H is the same meaning of because. If all of them wrong.
Right.
This is called in English or some inventions from some YouTubers, hacks. What is hacks? Educated guess. But when I should guess, this is the passage is simple and I know everything and I study hard. But why should I guess and take risk? It takes the grammar and the structure. So J is correct. So all of these notifications to delete or to remove your doubts. Now my one.
Pass.
51. 51 is D.
So D, correct.
52H.
52H, wrong. 52 it's G.
Leader Riley Crane.
We need to know. I don't know. But wait.
Name and then title.
Let me help you for a trap.
Okay.
This is sentence. Your sentence starts from here.
Team leader Riley Crane.
Is the leader title? I told you title name. No. Title. And the name, use punctuation. Here, no punctuation.
Yeah.
You catch
Yeah.
That's it. So between the title and the name, we don't use punctuation. So here we have comma. This comma in wrong place. If wrong. Okay, here we don't have comma. And here we don't have comma, correct? But why? Why this comma is wrong? Because you separate the subject from the verb by only one comma. And this unnecessary comma. So H is wrong.
Right.
You put comma again, or the title name, no, wrong. You feel it?
Yeah.
That is the point. Now, Muaz, ask yourself, why do we have comma here? Because it's a list. Look, their plan was to build and spread and what? Offered?
No,
Yeah.
service information.
Is that it? Did you catch it? يبقى it must be here. That's why.
Yeah.
Come on, how about 53?
53. I think it's A.
53A wrong. 53 it's D. Why modifier again? Look, using the email instant messaging and who was using? Who was using all of these? Find the subject after information, subject. Gathering and information was the subject. Gerund. The subject information. The subject MIT. MITT. That's why. And then kasr. So it's about modifier. The problem here is that the modifier, the clause before your subject, it's long. I don't take care of it. It's a compound. That's why I read always from the beginning to the end. Number 54.
Number 54 is F.
54, it's F, correct. 55.
55 is B.
D, correct. 56.
Uh, 56 is G.
G, correct. 57.
7 is D.
57, D, wrong. 57, it must be letter C.
Okay.
We need to check. Is before complete sentence? Yes. After it explanation, we need to check. I'm going to check. According to preposition phrase at the beginning, we need comma. As we agree that if you have phrases at the beginning, we need comma. And then start your sentence. The DRPA directors, and then he has used comma. You see? Yeah, so here, this is person. The game had a serious purpose. So it is had, yes, the game has a problem. So why not? Here's the game. You see, the game had a serious problem. But here we have, according to Dr. Regina Dine, he used what is. But remember, this time we have name and title. So we have two commas. I told you, title, name, no commas. This is a positive phrase. What is the sentence? Game, game subject, and then have. But to the comma, full stop. After, look, because it's a comment trap. After the calling explanation, what is the purpose? To analyze the way technology can be used to share. So here the subject to analyze can be used to share information in order to to the end explanation. It's better to use dash or calling. But we have a problem. Why is wrong? Why? We had studied before something called complete sentence full stop. Complete sentence full stop correct. That means A correct. Complete full stop, and here analyze subject can be used the verb and then complements. Okay, but after the calling explanation to something mentioned before, so it's better to use calling, not full stop, because full stop you are going to continue information. You found it? You understand, Tarak?
Yeah.
يبقى here complete sentence full stop, complete sentence correct, complete sentence calling, complete sentence full stop correct. What is the difference? The difference here, explanation, use calling. Not explanation, so use full stop. So the structure and the grammar correct, but the purpose of writing is wrong. By using the calling will make it more clear to the reader. Why D wrong? Run on sentence. Complete sentence. Nothing. Any punctuation. Nothing. Complete sentence. Run on mistake wrong. Here, comma splice. Complete, comma splice mistake. يبقى so B is wrong. يبقى at the end, C is correct. That's why. Number 58. Is 58 Maz.
58. 58 is F.
Wrong. 58, it must be letter H.
Yeah.
Look, it's a conjunctive adverb in the middle. Where are the two ideas in relation? This is a second. This is a preface. Yes or no? The second one is example or not example. He said here, in a natural disaster, as he mentioned here, to share information in order to solve a problem too big for one person to solve alone. And then he gives example. For example, in a natural disaster, how quickly can the military locate 20 heavy equipment operators and dispatch them to a scene? They give you example. Your problem that you make a relation between this and that. No, this is in the middle of the second. This is the second. So logically, what is the first in the preface? It was in as example. Contrast, we don't have contrast. First of all, it's not sequence. I'm not going to start a sequence of actions. I'm going to give an example. So here we need, for example, or for instance. So here no. It might be said. What means it might be said? I'm going to explain this preface idea again. Okay, but the preface here is not the same. Feel it? Yes. So Tarak, do you rest?
Yeah.
Come on. What is your 59, Tarak?
59. Let me.
Yeah, 59, it must be letter.
That's letter A.
Wrong. It must be letter D. You have a problem finding the subject. But let me help you. I told you about a hack before. You can use it if it's difficult. 3 plural, wrong. 3 singular, wrong. Look, plural half, plural are, all of them wrong. But this is common hack. Don't take risk if it is difficult. Now it check who or what has value beyond chatting with friends. We have second clause here, so your meaning stopped here. I'm looking for subject from this part to this part. The second clause don't care about it. Now that imagined scenario might not prove. So imagined scenario might not prove. This is subject of this verb. If I saw my subject is not here. So where is my subject? It's here. Social networking has or not. If I saw social networking, it's your subject. Must be singular. So I answered by 2 ways. Find the subject by deleting the phrases, the clauses, and non-essential. You will find your verb. The second part, ask yourself logically who or what has a value beyond and then search for. Or use the hacks if it's difficult. 3 plural wrong, so it must be letter D. Did you catch it, Mas? So it's about how to find the problem. That's why. Now, number 60. Muaz, what's yours?
Number 60.
60, it must be what? Don't lie.
I'm not sure.
So 60 must be H. Give me your answer. Don't think again. Here is the primary purpose is to give a profile of an effective team leader. It's all the best about his profile, who is he and background. We're talking about technology and find ways to solve problems. But of course, it must be not, because yes, it means it's true here. but it's not true. يبقى how yes. So don't care about the reason. Now, because the essay primary relates the story and the purpose. She said here what is the purpose too. يبقى this it tells you it must be H. Again, because Craig is the only MIT team member. It's all the passage about that. He is distinguished, he is unique, no. يبقى so letter D is wrong. يبقى in the text, we relate the story and the purpose of the weather balloon hunt. And we're still using it up to now. So let's just collect. Now save your record and let's have 5 minutes to let me pray very quickly and then we'll come back to continue. Come on, save the record and send it very quickly now. Boom.